this is Kasturi Day. Today again I'll continue with the discussion of the question answer series of the chapter Carbon and its Compounds according to ICSE syllabus class 8. Okay, so I'm starting today with what steps should be taken to balance carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Okay, we know that carbon dioxide it evolves, it remains in the atmosphere, and if it increases it can cause global warming. Okay, so need to balance the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. For that we need to grow more trees and plants. We need to reduce the consumption of the fossil fuels, okay, like petrol, kerosene. So we need to reduce the consumption of these fossil fuels and use it in a very in a very good way, that is, it does not increase the pollution. Then use smokeless sources of energy. We need to use some smokeless source of energy like solar energy, biogas. These do not increase the pollution. Okay, then we can use filters in the chimneys of the factories and powerhouses, so that the poisonous thing which is coming out from the this chimneys and factory chimneys, or rather powerhouses, they can be controlled, and the gas which comes out, it does not pollute the environment very does not it does not pollute the environment on a large scale basis. So for this we need to take the following steps. Now next question is, state 3 ways by which carbon dioxide gas is added into the atmosphere. One is by the respiration of all the living things. When we respire, on all the living things respire, they give out carbon dioxide. Then when the fuels are burned, okay, when the fuels are burned, they release carbon dioxide. Then when the animals, the dead animal, or rather plants, animals and plant products, when they all die out, when they decay, then they produce carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Then by the industries, when in the industries also produce carbon dioxide. Then volcanic eruptions also give out carbon dioxide. Then seawater, when the percentage of gas increases in water, that is, from the seawater, the carbon dioxide is also released. When we know that carbon dioxide dissolves in water, but when that percentage in the seawater increases, that carbon dioxide percentage in the water, in the seawater increases, it gives out the carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. So by these processes, carbon dioxide is added to the atmosphere. Now, next question is, how is carbon monoxide gas formed? Carbon monoxide is formed when a large amount of carbon and its compounds are burned in a limited supply of air. In limited supply of air or oxygen, when carbon or its compounds are burned, then it produces carbon monoxide. Like, see, carbon plus 2C plus O2 in presence of heat, it will give out CO, that is 2 carbon monoxide molecule. Then state the poisonous nature of the carbon monoxide. See, carbon monoxide is a very dangerous gas. It's highly poisonous gas. If air containing even 0.5% of carbon monoxide by volume, that is inhaled, okay, that air is inhaled, that may result into death. That results into death, because this carbon monoxide is a great affinity towards hemoglobin. Okay, it combines with the hemoglobin which is present in the RBC of our body to form a stable compound which is known as carboxyhemoglobin. Okay, and this stable compound does not allow the hemoglobin to absorb or carry oxygen. Okay, thus what happens? The body cells are deprived of oxygen. The body cells do not get the oxygen, okay, and that is why this causes paralysis in the respiratory organs. Okay, in the respiratory organs, there's the lungs, the trachea, these all the respiratory organs, they become paralyzed due to the unavailability of oxygen. Okay, and that may result into suffocation and death, which is known as asphyxiation. Okay. Then why is carbon dioxide called the silent killer? Because it is colorless, and even it is we cannot detect, it's odorless also. You cannot detect from the smell of the carbon dioxide. Very slight smell is there, but that cannot be detectable. Okay, so it is colorless and rather odorless also. And the people sleeping in a room with the where the carbon dioxide monoxide is produced, they do not feel the presence of the carbon monoxide there, and they run the risk of carbon monoxide poisoning. And that is why it is known as a silent killer. Then explain the reducing action of carbon monoxide. Okay, it reduces oxides. Carbon monoxide is a very good reducing agent. It reduces oxides of the moderately or less active metals to their respective metals. Okay, moderately or less metal oxides are reduced by carbon monoxide, and they are reduced to their respective metals. Like copper oxide is reduced to copper, then lead monoxide is reduced to lead, then triferric tetroxide, that is reduced to iron. Okay, so because of its reducing property, carbon monoxide is used in the extraction of pure metals from their corresponding ores, and for this reason it is widely used in the industries in the metallurgy of iron from its ore. Okay, from getting iron from its ore. Right, two remedies for carbon monoxide poisoning. First is, when a person gets carbon monoxide poisoning, the victim should be immediately brought out into the open where there is excess supply of air. Okay, then the victim should be given artificial respiration with carbogen. What is carbogen? It's a mixture of 95% oxygen and 5% of carbon dioxide is present. That mixture should be given to the victim and so that he can restore the normal breathing. And where there is a place, at the places where there is carbon monoxide concentration is higher, the people should wear gas masks which can absorb the carbon monoxide and oxidize it to carbon dioxide. Such marks are made of hopcolite. What's a hopcolite? Hopcolite is a mixture of metallic oxides. Okay. Now, next way is complete the following reactions and balance them. CuO plus CO in presence of heat, it will give us Cu plus CO2. That is copper oxide is reduced to copper in the presence of carbon monoxide. Then ferric oxide, Fe2O3, ferrous oxide, it is reduced to Fe, that is Fe2O3 plus 3CO. In presence of heat, it forms 2Fe plus 3CO2. Now, how will you test carbon dioxide gas? For testing carbon dioxide gas, we take a burning matchstick or a candle and put it inside a jar of carbon dioxide. It will get extinguished. This shows that the gas is non-supporter of burning. Okay. Okay, it can be a test of carbon dioxide also. Then it turns, the confirmation test is that it turns clear lime water milky. Okay, when lime water is taken, which is clear in solution, that when the gas is passed through this type of lime water, the lime water will turn milky. But when excess of carbon dioxide is passed through this lime water, the milkiness will disappear. So this is a confirmation test of carbon dioxide gas. Again, another test is there. It will turn moist blue litmus paper pinkish red because of its acidic nature. Now, explain the action of carbon dioxide on the following solutions when carbon dioxide is passed in limited amount. Okay, through sodium hydroxide solution and through lime water, that is calcium hydroxide solution. Okay, so when carbon dioxide is passed through in limited amount through sodium hydroxide solution, it will form soluble sodium carbonate, which will make a clear solution. Okay, so 2NaOH plus carbon dioxide will form Na2CO3 plus H2O. And then when carbon dioxide is passed through in excess through sodium hydroxide, okay, in limited solution, when it is passed through carbon dioxide, it is passed through lime water, it will turn the lime water milky due to the formation of calcium carbonate, which is insoluble in form. That's why it becomes milky. Okay, and now when this carbon dioxide is passed in excess through sodium hydroxide solution, then what will happen, the sodium carbonate thus form will change into sodium hydrogen carbonate, which is somewhat insoluble in water and not very soluble in water, you can say, and the solution will become turbid. Okay, and this I mean what do I is that when sodium hydroxide through the sodium hydroxide solution, when limited amount of carbon dioxide is passed, it forms a clear solution. But when excess amount of carbon dioxide is passed through this solution, then the solution will turn turbid due to the formation of sodium hydrogen carbonate. But in case of lime water, what happens, when a limited amount of carbon dioxide is passed through, it will turn the lime water milky. But when excess amount of carbon dioxide is passed through this lime water, then it will change into a clear solution. Okay, colorless solution it will form due to the formation of calcium hydrogen carbonate that is soluble in water. Okay, now by writing chemical equations, explain how carbon dioxide reacts with water, red hot coke, and magnesium. When carbon dioxide reacts with water, it forms carbonic acid. Okay, carbon dioxide dissolves in water, forming carbonic acid. Okay, now when that is red hot coke, carbon dioxide is passed through red hot coke, it forms carbon monoxide. So, uh, this when carbon dioxide is passed through red hot coke, what happens, the carbon dioxide get reduced to form carbon monoxide. Okay, and in case of magnesium, what happens, when magnesium combines with carbon dioxide, it will form magnesium oxide and carbon will be reduced. Yeah, yes, carbon dioxide is reduced to carbon. That is, when burning magnesium, this magnesium ribbon is taken in the jar of carbon dioxide, it continues to burn in it. Okay, this magnesium ribbon continues to burn in it. It is because the heat of the burning magnesium decomposes the carbon dioxide to carbon and oxygen, and this oxygen combines with magnesium to form uh, magnesium oxide. Okay, oxidizes the magnesium to form magnesium oxide, and carbon dioxide itself get reduced to carbon. So I'll stop here. I'll continue with the rest of the discussions in my next video. Please go through this. If you have any doubt, please do write in the comment box. Do share with your friends and colleagues so that they can also be benefited from these videos. And also do subscribe to get the notification of my next video. Thank you. Thank you for watching and have a good day.